Hi, my name is Mark Sellers. I'm a sales trainer, coach, consultant, and author of a best-selling book called The Funnel Principle. Welcome to another breakthrough sales tip. Do you ever find yourself reluctant to take the next step? I'm talking about some important decisions you've considered or made in your life, like joining a gym or getting more involved in your church, or bigger decisions like deciding to buy a house or deciding to downsize. Taking that next step can be hard. Taking the next step can also be hard for the people you're selling to, especially the people we call PFAs. PFA is the person with financial authority for a purchase. These are the people that give final approval. They also have veto power. Obviously, that's pretty important. One way to be more successful in selling to the PFA is to understand the PFA's perception of risk. For example, authorizing the purchase of a $200 item, not very risky, right? But authorizing a department to spend $400,000 on a new piece of equipment or an IT project, yeah, that's a lot riskier. Even if you think you know what the PFA's perception of risk is, I challenge you to dig a little bit deeper to find out more. Recently, I was involved in a sales strategy discussion with a client in the energy and construction industry. One of the salesmen called on a prospect that needed a cooling solution for a server room. He gave that PFA a rough price or budget to see how he would respond. Another salesperson in our session pointed out a really good point. He said, maybe that wasn't the best approach because responding to a price might reveal less than having to respond to questions about risk. So instead, the salesperson could have asked questions like this. Hey, why are you looking to improve cooling in your server room? Is something not working? Or are you planning to expand? And are you expanding as part of a desire to attract more customers? What do you expect from your providers? What's at stake if the servers overheat? And why is this important now? If the need is connected to the business plans like growing, then think about it. Not addressing that need risks not growing. That sounds pretty serious. In our funnel principle selling system, we see the PFA's risk as being a stage 2 issue. The PFA hasn't yet committed to spending money at stage 2 on any solution. There needs to be a compelling enough risk proposition. Otherwise, the PFA can do nothing. Status quo. In my experience, risk is almost always tied closely to an emotional or personal issue. It's not about the money, for example. Rather, it's about being seen as making a poor decision with the company's money. See the distinction? If you like this tip and you'd like to learn more about it, I encourage you to contact me at the information on the screen. I would really like to hear from you. As always, I wish you the best success and good selling.